Let's talk, ladies and gentlemen. Today is September the 25th, 2019, and we're going to be talking about the last SmackDown on Tuesdays. The last SmackDown Live, and the last being called SmackDown Live, will be on Tuesdays, and ladies and gentlemen, next week it starts to be on Fridays, and a lot of things starts next week in the Octobers. Ladies and gentlemen, we have AEW happening. We have Monday Night Raw premiere, but that never changed. But we have SmackDown going on Fridays. Guys, we might have to be doing 2 videos on Thursday for NXT and AEW Dynamite. If you guys don't know what that means, it's Dynamite is the AEW new TV show that's going to be happening. Not TV show, but wrestling program that is not called AEW anymore. It's called AEW Dynamite. So that's happening. So this is the last SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen, until next week, when you have to wait a whole week on Friday to watch SmackDown, to watch the premiere of SmackDown going on Fridays and being called Friday Night SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go get to this. First things first, we got Eric Rowan coming out, and he says a whole bunch of words, blah, 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 blah. A lot of words, man. I don't understand what he says. Disrespect, all this, that he was making art because he's beat up people. How's that art? How do you call Shinsuke an artist when he doesn't even do anything? But okay. Then we have Daniel Bryan coming out and issue a challenge to Eric Rowan to a match to start off SmackDown. Ladies and gentlemen, the match was brutal. It was crazy because we saw Eric Rowan destroying Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan had some upper hands, but ladies and gentlemen, after the distraction of Luke Harper, Eric Rowan gets the win. Daniel Bryan's leg got caught in the ropes when he was trying to iron claw, pick him back up in the ring, but Daniel Bryan's leg got caught up. And they got it up, and then another one. I think they did another one at 1, 2, 3. Eric Rowan beats Daniel Bryan, and Harper and Rowan wasn't done. They were still going to beat up Daniel Bryan, put him through a table. But Roman Reigns came out, and ladies and gentlemen, he helped Daniel Bryan to knock out Rowan and Harper. And ladies and gentlemen, we heard at Hell in a Cell it will be a tag team match between Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns to versus Harper and Rowan. That's at Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. It's going to be interesting, and I think this is where you're going to find out that Daniel Bryan was working with the bearded men. And then we had Chad Gable versus Mike Kanellis. Chad Gable was talking about King Barrett keep on complaining and being a wimp, keep on getting himself disqualified. And then Mike Kanellis came out and he wants to prove his wife that he is a man. And he says size is better, makes a difference. Because everybody's calling Chad Gable as a small guy. But aren't you on the cruiserweights, Mike Kanellis? Aren't you on the cruiserweights? That means you're not bigger than he is. But ladies and gentlemen, the match happened and Chad Gable did not take his shirt off because he just beat him that fast. Pay him. He did a German suplex. He did that rolling German suplex he did. And then the ankle lock and Mr. Mike Kanellis tappy tap tap. So Chad Gable got the win. Good job for Chatty Chad. Then we have Bayley and Sasha Banks versus Charlotte Flair and Carmella, the 24/7 champion. But the 24/7 title for that match was suspended. The rules was suspended, not the title, but the rules was suspended. And ladies and gentlemen, we saw Elias. Does anyone care? No. I don't care. He just sang a song to make fun of Chad Gable's heights again. Oh my God, I'm getting sick and tired of hearing this, man. Oh my God. You have a big beard. There's a problem with that too, okay? Jesus. Leave the poor guy alone. The guy actually could beat everybody up. So we have Charlotte Flair and Carmella versus Sasha Banks and Bayley. It was a pretty decent match. Ladies and gentlemen, Carmella was just getting her butt whooped. I can't do yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm on what I was trying to say. Carmella was getting beat up by Bayley and Sasha Banks. She tagged in Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair was doing her craziness, and they lost the match. Charlotte Flair lost. And ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the women's locker room came out to attack Carmella for the 24/7 title and left Charlotte Flair by herself with Sasha Banks and Bayley, the winners of the match, to be attacked until the man came out to even the odds for this thing. To end the attack from Sasha Banks and Bayley. So we heard next week on the Friday Night SmackDown, the premiere that people are talking about so much. We have Bayley and Sasha Banks versus Charlotte and Becky Lynch. Remember, I don't think the wild card rule does not end until the draft starts. That's the only time. I think it is, because some people mess me up. I think the wild card rule ends at the draft. That's what Michael Cole said. There's going to be a draft, and then there's going to be no more wild card rule. But I don't think it's going to happen on the premiere of SmackDown, because there's going to be legends there. There's going to be a whole bunch of superstars, because they're celebrating SmackDown as well when they're doing this Fox thing. So, yeah, I think there's going to be, the draft is the wild card rule gone, because there's going to be legends to celebrate SmackDown. There's going to be Raw guys going to SmackDown to celebrate, because some guys been in SmackDown as well from Raw when they didn't have the brand split. So, yeah, I think that's when they're going to do it. I think that's where they're going to do it. But next week, we're going to have Bayley, Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair in a tag team match. Then we had Shinsuke Nakamura versus Ali, not for the title, but Ali did not win the match, but he did beat him, but he still did not get a shot at the title. Remember that. Shinsuke won the match because Sami Zayn won't shut his big mouth. And like you know, he got chased and he went into the ring. Even Ali went in the ring because he was chasing him, and then they kicked Sasha to the face, to Ali. Shinsuke gets the win. And then we have the New Day versus the B Team. Do you guys really want to know who wins this match? Because I know who wins this match. It's simple. The New Day beats the B Team. You're actually going to think the B Team is going to beat the New Day? No. And then we have a women's tag team match for the main event. Well, it wasn't the end of the show, but it's still the main event because it's the last match of the show. We have Asuka and Kairi Sane versus Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville. Did you know that Mandy Rose was on the cover of Maximum? I think that's what it's called, right? Maximum? And Joe and everybody went crazy because she's in a bikini. Otis, Dozovich went crazy, and Corey Graves went crazy. Doesn't Corey Graves dating Carmella? Have you guys noticed that too? He had a weird look when Carmella won the 24/7 title. So yeah. So this was a pretty decent match. It was pretty good, but the winner of that match was Asuka and Kairi Sane, and ladies and gentlemen, Sonya and Mandy Rose are not very happy. Who would be happy if you lost a match, man? This is the last SmackDown. You don't want to lose on the last SmackDown. I don't think you want to be like Mike Kanellis losing in 2 seconds. So yeah. So ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the ending of SmackDown. We had Shane McMahon wants to stop this lawsuit. He with Kevin Owens with the $25 million if Kevin Owens won. But Shane McMahon thinks this is going to be a bogus lawsuit. But I think Kevin Owens is right. How you are acting, making people's life a living hell. Yeah, I don't think you're going to win it, boy. But he did give, Shane McMahon did give, can't you say words now? Kevin Owens 2 options. Option 1, he will take Kevin Owens to court for years and years and years. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, Kevin doesn't have a job. So he can't keep on hiring lawyers, because those things are not cheap, man. You could get really sucky lawyers, but you want good lawyers, and those are expensive like crazy. I don't know, because I never had lawyers, but that's crazy. You don't want that. Years and years, that could be $1 million. That's the money that you're taking from Shane McMahon. Or option 2, he says take off the lawsuit, and he will rehire Kevin Owens back to SmackDown. or to WWE because the draft is happening. We don't even know he's going to be on SmackDown. But Kevin Owens had an option C, option 3, whatever you want to call it. Third option. He says, how about you tell your lawyers, make that documents, put in the briefcase, and hang it up above of the ring, and they have a ladder match. But there's a catch here. They both put their careers on the line. Kevin Owens puts his career on the line, but he's already not in WWE, so he's technically not putting his career on the line, but he will stay fired if he loses. But if Shane McMahon loses, he had to leave WWE. We don't know if this match is going to be inside the Hell in a Cell because Shane McMahon did accept the match. His mic didn't work, but you could read his lips, said you got your match. So Shane McMahon accepted it, but we don't. I think it's going to be on the first SmackDown of Fox, or it might be on Hell in a Cell. No announcement of this whole match. So I can't tell you anything until we find out. It sounds like it's going to be on SmackDown next week, but that would be a great match. But it has to be like a pay-per-view match. It has to be. And then we the ending, the really ending. We have Becky Lynch talking about Hell in a Cell and all these things, and what Sasha Banks said that she has more. She's been inside Hell in a Cell, and Becky has not. And Sasha Banks attacked Becky Lynch from behind and squishing her on some fence. And Lady Jones, she slammed the fence onto the guts of Becky Lynch. And that's the end of SmackDown, the last SmackDown on the USA Network. The last SmackDown that's on Tuesday nights. And ladies and gentlemen, we had to go to Fox and wait until Friday to watch SmackDown this time. It's not called SmackDown Live, it's called SmackDown Friday Night SmackDowns. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what's happening. There's going to be a lot of different things happening for next week for my channel for this thing. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be doing we're going to do Raw for Tuesday. Thursday will be AEW and wait. On Wednesday, we're going to be doing Impact Wrestling, I think, because now they're saying October 29th, but I'm hoping it is on Tuesday. We will find out. And, ladies and gentlemen, we have Thursdays will be NXT and AEW Dynamite, and Saturdays will be SmackDown. And ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be awesome to watch. And if you guys are ready to have the change on this channel, ladies and gentlemen, leave a like, leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. And I will see you guys tomorrow for NXT live on the USA Network. Yes, they're on USA Network now. Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for me today. If you guys, that's all for me today. Time is out. Bye-bye.